Let's go! Let's go! We got the single weight! Yes! Hello everyone, it's Zerowitzer here. Today I'll be commentating on my Mahjong gameplay and hopefully this will inspire you to play Mahjong in the future. Let's get started. For my missing suit, I went with the recommended one, since it results in the fewest turns needed to discard. Say if you have 3 cards that belong to the missing suit, then you'll only need 3 turns, correct? This is a match where I won by drawing a card from the deck. There is no special combination I'm aiming for, and that means I can build a mix of sequences and triplets across different suits. At the same time, we also need to pay attention to the discard pile and other players' Pong. Remember that each tile has 4 copies, and if a player has Ponged the tile you won, your chances of getting it become even slimmer. The same goes for discarded tiles as well. It's all about the probability of drawing the tile you need. Well, why do some tiles have yellow glow to them? It's basically the game's recommendation for which tile to discard, and it's suggesting that I discard one of my 7 dots pair. The reason is pretty straightforward. By discarding one of the 7 dots pair, I end up with a complete sequence of 5, 6, and 7 dots. Then, my hand will be ready to win with a 5 bamboo tile. For me, I've always preferred Pongs over sequences. I think sequences are too easy, but hey, you play it however you want, right? So I ignored the recommendation and discarded the 6 dots instead. This leaves me with a single 5 dot to deal with in the next round. I am fine with this decision since there are a lot of tiles left in the deck. If this were a late game situation, I would have gone with the recommendation. Alright, so this round I actually won the terminal free hand, and what that is that I won without having any 9s or 1s in my hand. This suit is fun because you can have mixed suit, meaning you can do bamboo and dots, or dots and 10,000, or 10,000 with bamboo suits. Mixed suits is fine. You can also do a combination of triplet and sequences as well. Now I'm trying to make 2 sequences from the dots. And if you look carefully, I have double 6, double 7, double 8. If you rearrange them, they become 2 sequences. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Now that we get the 7 bamboo, we have to decide if we want to toss the 2 dot or the 2 bamboo out. Now the reason why I decided to keep the 2 bamboo is because if we get a 3 bamboo, we can form a sequence of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that leaves us with a pair of 7 bamboo, and we could win with that combination, which we did. Alright, this is the match where I finally got terminal hand. It took me so many attempts because it's a combination that requires all of your triplet and sequences to have a number 1 or 9, no matter the suit. So we got a prompt to win with our current hand, but if we do, it's not going to be a terminal hand, it's going to be a standard win. Why is that? Because our pair is not a number 1 or 9, and we have 2 sequences that do not have 1 or 9 in them. In addition, there are 48 tiles left in the deck, so we have plenty of opportunities to build our terminal hand. The situation would have been different if we were running low on tiles to draw from the deck, and in that case, I would have just taken whatever that is given to me and just try to win at that point. So we drew a 9 bamboo, which is absolutely fantastic for us because that's what we need to build a terminal hand. And now it's time to decide on what to discard. Again, the yellow glow is just a game suggestion on what tile to discard, and in this case, I have decided to discard the 4 bamboo and keeping the 6 bamboo just in case I need to switch mid-game if I could not obtain the terminal hand. By keeping the 9 bamboo, I'm one step closer to building the 2 sequences consisting of 7, 8, 9 bamboo. Typically, waiting for a middle tile sequence isn't encouraged because it's harder to complete and limits your flexibility to change plans mid-game. But since a terminal hand is already so difficult to build, you just have to be aggressive with the universe sometimes.
You're gonna give me what I want, or I'm gonna continue to hurt people you love!
I'm just kidding, I'm kidding. Let's look at our surroundings instead. We still have plenty of tiles left to draw from the deck. 2 players have bamboo as their missing suit. That leaves 1 player as a contender, which is not as bad, which leaves 2 potential tiles available for us to grab. We got the 110,000, which is super vital for our terminal hand combo. We got 4 dots as our missing suit, we don't need that. We kind of wait for the 1 bamboo, which we got, perfect. And now we can discard the 6 bamboo, we no longer need it. We kind of need the 8 bamboo. So hopefully we'll get it. And we finally got it, perfect. And the 610,000 can go out because we don't need it. And now our cards are looking pretty wonderful. And we just need another 110,000. That's literally it. And here I got a 9 bamboo, which makes it a little tough because if I do, I will have to wait for another 9 bamboo to make it as a pair. So I decided to discard it and just hopefully I can get a 110,000 instead. When I got the 9 bamboo again, my heart kind of sank a little because if I had kept it earlier, I could have won with a much higher score. But regardless, I still won with the 110,000 and I'm perfectly satisfied with that. This is the game where I got the all Pongs combination, possibly one of my favorite ways to play because it is fast, simple, and it feels great to keep calling out Pong if you're playing Mahjong in real life. For this combination to work, you can use any suits as long as you do not form any sequences. Triplets in your hand also count as Pong. Kongs count as well whether they are concealed in your hand or exposed on the table. Everyone's Pong strategy is different, but for me, I try to Pong whenever I can, only when going for this combination. This lets me discard a tile of my choice immediately instead of waiting for my turn. If I wait for my turn to discard, there's a chance I'll get a tile that I'll need to throw out anyway, so for me it's usually better not to wait. The rest of the gameplay is very straightforward. All I'm doing is observing the discard pile and other players' Pong Kong tile, and throwing tiles that are dead, aka 2 or more copies are out. Say I have an 8 bamboo in my hand, and the 2 copies of 8 bamboo are already out. That means I can only form a pair with the remaining 8 bamboo. If this situation applies to most of my tiles, it becomes very difficult to form 4 triplets and win the all Pongs combination, right? I did not go with Who because I still have a sequence in my hand, and if I do that I wouldn't get the all Pongs combination. This would probably give me the standard win. I looked at the deck number and I thought maybe it's worth taking a risk. If I Pong the 3 10,000 or Gong the 9 bamboo, I would discard the 5 10,000 because the 5 10,000 is already dead. It's there as a insurance just in case I could not get the all Pongs combination. Yes! Let's go. Let's go all Pong. Let's go, guys. Voila! Talk about luck. I won a Mahjong game with the Dragon Pairs combination. Basically, you need to have 7 pairs and 2 of them must form a quad, aka a Kong, and be concealed in your hand. You absolutely must not declare your Kong. My tiles look fantastic in round 1 and the rest of the game was essentially about forming pairs for each tile. There is really no 200 IQ gameplay here, so just sit back and enjoy the universe dumping luck on me. Let's go! Let's go, Dragon Pairs! Let's go! I spent almost 6 hours playing Mahjong in Where Winds Meet with one goal in mind: winning a game with the single weight combination. I had so many close encounters but never got the chance to actually win with the single weight. It's probably one of the toughest combinations I've ever attempted. Why is that? First, you have to declare all your Pongs and Kongs, leaving only one tile in your hand while waiting for its pair. If your hand looks like this, where you have undeclared triplet, you do not get single weight, even if you have declared everything else. This is how it should look like at endgame, where you have declared all of your Pongs and Kongs and only have a single tile waiting for its pair. So every opportunity I get to Pong or Kong, I take it and I use that to discard the tiles that I do not want. And sometimes the tiles I discard come back to me in the next round, but that's fine, because that's just how Mahjong goes. What is important is that you stay focused, stick to your plan, and do not lose sight of the goal. Okay, our tiles are looking pretty good. We just need to get rid of the single tiles like the 4, 5, and 7 dots. If we were able to Pong, then we can easily get rid of those 8 tiles. Now we have a chance to Pong our 8 bamboo, which is fantastic. Then we use this opportunity to get rid of the 4 dots. And now we have to decide if we want to get rid of 2 bamboo or 4 bamboo. Now I kind of look around the discard pile, the Pong Kong pile. Honestly, it's 50-50 between the 2 bamboo and the 4 bamboo. So I just picked the 4 bamboo. We finally get to Kong our 7 bamboo, which is great. And now we have to decide between 2 bamboo or 6 dots. Honestly, the chances are 50-50 with these 2 tiles, so I just went with 6 dots. And would you believe my luck? It's just how Mahjong goes. You discard one, you get the other one right after. It is what it is. With this, we finally declared our final Kong, and we won with a self-draw of 6 dots. And finally, I can say I've won the single weight combination. It took me only 6 hours, but at the end, it was very worth it. Alright everyone, that's going to wrap up today's video. Huge thanks to everyone who's been patient with me and supported me along the way. The grind for single weight wasn't easy, but it was absolutely worth it, especially with you guys by my side. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, where we Mahjong together. 感谢大家的观看，希望有一天我们能一起打麻將。發財，呢個發財，摸去摸去。Oh, big 摸 right here. Right card, you see this card right here? This was from last round. I tossed number 8 and I got number 8 back. Ah! Yeah! Oh my god. Whatever you put out in the universe is returned to you. That's why Mahjong card comes back. I know this is where we will. No. That's. Oh my goodness. I cannot.